Here's to Fergus's last day as a free man.
Warren enjoyed his breakfast this morning. It's going to be the last one he ever has.
So that's the device. Just flick that switch and it'll capture every vile thing Fergus has to say.
How long until you two need to set off to the airport?
Lunchtime.
It's 4 hours, Mum. Are you sure you can do this?
I have to. I have to get the evidence that'll put that piece of filth behind bars. I just wish I'd believed you, Max.
Mum, now's not the time for tears. Okay, you need to focus on the job in hand.
You're right. It's up to me to bring that man down. And believe me, I intend to.
I'll be over soon.
This part, maybe. Do you think your dad could ever forgive me for turning my back on him the way that I did?
I've deleted everyone off my visitors list.
Someone was very insistent they saw you.
Oh, I bet they were.
Prisoners in situ. You can come in now.
You're in on this, aren't you?
Excuse me. What are you doing?
It's hardly rocket science. Advertising for new cleaners.
Firstly, it's rocket science. And secondly, I asked you to put a good word in for me, and you said you would.
Oh, she did. And I said, no way, Jose.
Why?
Having an employee whose ex is locked up for perving on young girls, my niece being one of them, it's hardly the image you're going for.
Warren's innocent.
And that's what they all say.
And you're hardly a saint. Or have you forgotten that you used to be a member of a far-right extremist group?
Oi, you two. Sienna, do you have any experience?
Well, when I was younger, my father had a housekeeper. And then, well, Liberty did, you know, and then more recently, Brody took care of domestic things. But since we spoke, I've been doing my research.
Little Miss Princess cleaning out her own bog now.
Well, no, not yet, but I have watched Mrs. Hinch do it online.
But you haven't actually done any hard graft yet.
Look, I get that I'm not the most ideal candidate for this job, but things have been really hard recently. And I just thought that if I had a job, no matter what it was, it would take my mind off what a complete disaster my life is.
See, we could always give her a go.
Fine. Go on then.
Thank you. I won't let you down. I mean, honestly, how hard can it be?
Let's see, shall we?
How's my favourite bent lawyer this fine day? Listen. I'm off to Mexico in a couple of hours. Yeah, no, this Warren Fox business is sorted. But, just in case things go wrong, I'm going to send you a little movie I've made as collateral.
How'd you even get in there?
Comes in handy sometimes.
So what do you want?
I've got some news that I think you'll like.
Go on.
Well, Maxine no longer thinks that you had anything to do with Bluebird or the trafficking.
You should have believed me in the first place.
Listen, it's not Maxine's fault. It was Fergus that stitched you up.
And now he knows I know that.
Yeah, and that's fine. All right, it'll be sorted soon.
How will he?
Look, I need to go before anyone realises I'm here.
Joel, tell me.
Look, I don't have any time. Look, have you still got your burner phone?
Yeah.
Then speak to Maxine. She'll explain everything. I'll see you.
See ya.
Warren, I am so sorry that I didn't believe you.
Look, forget about that now. Look, I've got no time. I had bit of a run-in with Fergus, so I need to keep my wits about me. Joel tells me you've got some sort of plan.
My mum's gonna make him admit all the vile things that he's done.
Yeah, but it's just going to be her word against Fergus's.
No, it won't. Because when she does it, she's gonna wear a wire.
What? You've got to stop her.
Why?
Because there are no depths that Fergus won't sink to. Believe me, I should know.
How do you know?
He murdered Timmy. And the reason I know that is because he made me help bury the body. Look, you need to tell Trish to put the brakes on this, or she's gonna end up dead too.
Come on, Trish. Let's do this.
Let's do what?
Let's get to Mexico. I have packed all of my clothes into one solitary suitcase.
Why'd you bother? I mean, you could leave them all here. Once the property's sold, I can buy you all the designer clothes you want.
Oh, you spoil me.
You are worth it. Tell you what, I'm going to book a cab right now. Sooner we're out of here in the first class lounge, the better, eh?
Yeah. Just one thing to discuss before we go.
What's that?
You being the brains behind Bluebird.
How often do I give Marnie's freezer a deep clean? Once a day? Once a week? Once a month?
Once a day.
Once a week. I give the interiors a wipe down daily. I only give it a good scrub every 7 days.
Once a week, sorry.
What would you do if you just mopped the floors and somebody came in with muddy boots and made them a lot dirtier than they were before?
Well, I would make it perfectly clear to them that they are to clean up the mess that they have made immediately, and if they refused, I would make them pay. Or just do it again myself.
I think you're doing really well.
Thanks, Lena.
Well, let's see how you get on in the next round before you start celebrating.
Next round.
This is just theory. Now it's time for the practical.
Well, what's that going to entail?
Marnie's just had the builders in, and those men's bogs are minging. So, Missy, it's time you got scrubbing. Hey, just thought. Shouldn't you be in work? Don't know when the last time you went in was.
The new rotor's got everyone up the wall. Anyway, couldn't you have found something better for Sienna to clean, rather than the men's toilets?
I need to make sure she fails.
Come on, Stacey, it's not that bad.
What would me and her talk about in our breaks? Exactly. I'd want to dish about the latest scandal on the Real Housewives while she's rabbiting on about the opera. Or worse, politics.
Do you know what? I think you should give her a chance. Because you, more than anyone, know how important they are.
I will never understand why men find it so hard to point it straight. But that said, those toilets have never been cleaner.
I'll be the judge of that.
Have you told him yet that you don't work at the fire station anymore?
No.
Leela.
Sienna, I haven't had the chance to talk to him properly.
Well, he's gonna find out sooner or later. Well?
Floor streaky. And you forgot to restock the paper towel machine.
Any pluses?
Actually, those urinals. Never seen them so sparkling. So, yes, I'm gonna give you a trial.
Really? Whatever happens, thank you for giving me a chance.
I've known for a while, actually.
How?
When Maxine found those accounts, something just didn't sit right with me. So I started to do a bit of digging, and then when I asked Timmy, he sang like a bird.
Well, not singing anymore. Why didn't you say anything?
Why would I? It's your business, not mine. Anyway, it was keeping me in the manner to which I'd become accustomed, so as far as I was concerned, it was a win-win.
And why mention it now?
Because I think you should set up a similar enterprise in Mexico. We'd have more money than we'd know what to do with.
Hi, this is Trish. Leave me a message after the annoying little beep.
Mum, whatever you do, do not go ahead with the plan, okay? Please, just call me as soon as you get this.
What's the matter?
You do know what Bluebird actually is, don't you?
Fergus, I'm a woman of the world. Men have needs. And if your little operation can service those needs because Perry Lomax and the other stupid girls you're filming are unaware of what's going on, then that's their lookout.
You really are the most remarkable woman I've ever met.
Oh. The biggest mistake you made was doing it too close to home. Whereas if I'm involved, I can help.
You'd help me.
Of course, what else am I going to do? After Blackpool, I realized it was time for me to hang up those dancing shoes for good. I also know that you were behind the Maxine trafficking business.
You do?
Yeah. Can't say it didn't sting, you trying to sell my daughter, but then I thought, well, if it makes us some money, then that's probably the only good thing that useless lump has ever done. So I'm right, aren't I? You are the brains behind Bluebird, not Warren. Yeah. I just want you to be honest, Fergus, so that we can move on.
I just need you to do something for me first.
Yeah, anything.
Take off that wire you're wearing before I tear it off you myself.
What's going on? I've already exercised today.
Well, a little more won't hurt you, will it? Although these free, mate. Make it quick.
All right, ladies. Well, come on then, if you're going to have a pop. Don't leave me waiting.
You always have to go that little bit too far, don't you, Trish? If you hadn't thrown in those bits about Maxine and giving up dancing, I might have just bought it.
Please just let me explain.
No, it's bad enough that you've done it. Don't need any excuses.
But Warren made me do it.
First of all, Warren is irrelevant. He'll be dead by now. As much as it pains me to say this, you'll also be joining it.
You three, get back here.
I know why you're angry.
Of course I'm angry! I've just been betrayed by the woman I love.
Well, we can get through this.
No, we can't. What's done is done. And now you're gonna have to pay for it.
Come on, Fergus. I know you. I love you. You're not a killer.
So I. You can't imagine the amount of people I've put in the morgue. Just never thought you'd be one of them. I love you, Peach.
No!
Fergus, stop!
But isn't the court jester? Why don't you tell your useless lump of a daughter to get the hell out of here?
I'm not going anywhere.
Fine. Hope you're not squeamish then.
Mr. Cinch has got nothing on me.